Question 1. Name the first baby. Option A, Cain. Option B, Abel. Option C, Seth. Option D, Enos. Time to think. The right answer is option A, Cain. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 1. Question 2. Who were Adam and Eve's three sons? Option A, Cain, Enoch, and Lamech. Option B, Abel, Seth, and Enos. Option C, Seth, Enos, and Kenan. Option D, Cain, Abel, and Seth. Time to think. The right answer is option D, Cain, Abel, and Seth. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 2 and 25. Question 3. What did Abel do for a living? Option A, hunter. Option B, fisherman. Option C, shepherd. Option D, farmer. Time to think. The right answer is option C, shepherd. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 2. Question 4. What did Cain do for a living? Option A, shepherd. Option B, hunter. Option C, builder. Option D, farmer. Time to think. The right answer is option D, farmer. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 2. Question 5. What type of offering did Cain bring to the Lord? Option A, drink offering. Option B, fruit of the ground. Option C, animal sacrifice. Option D, grain offering. Time to think. The right answer is option B, fruit of the ground. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 3. Question 6. Whose offering did the Lord respect? Option A, Abel's. Option B, Cain's. Option C, neither of them. Option D, both of them. Time to think. The right answer is option A, Abel's. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 4. Question 7. What was Cain's reaction to God's rejection? Option A, he was indifferent. Option B, he was joyful. Option C, he was angry. Option D, he was repentant. Time to think. The right answer is option C, he was angry. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 5. Question 8. What were Cain and Abel doing before the terrible confrontation? Option A, offering sacrifices. Option B, playing games. Option C, talking. Option D, arguing. Time to think. The right answer is option C, talking. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 8. Question 9. Who was the first murderer? Option A, Cain. Option B, Abel. Option C, Seth. Option D, Enos. Time to think. The right answer is option A, Cain. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 8. Question 10. Who said, "Am I my brother's keeper?" Option A, Enos. Option B, Cain. Option C, Abel. Option D, Seth. Time to think. The right answer is option B, Cain. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 9. Question 11. What did God tell the murderer he would be seen as for punishment? Option A, a restless wanderer. Option B, cursed from the ground. Option C, all of the above. Option D, a fugitive and vagabond. Time to think. The right answer is option D, a fugitive and vagabond. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 12. Question 12. How many times would vengeance be taken out on anyone who killed the first murderer? Option A, 7 times. Option B, 10 times. Option C, 14 times. Option D, it would never be avenged. Time to think. The right answer is option A, 7 times. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 15. Question 13. After killing his brother, in what land did the first murderer live? Option A, Havilah. Option B, the land of wandering. Option C, Nod. Option D, Eden. Time to think. The right answer is option C, Nod. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 16. Question 14. Who built the first city mentioned in the Bible? Option A, Seth. Option B, Enoch. Option C, Irad. Option D, Cain. Time to think. The right answer is option D, Cain. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 17. Question 15. What was the name of the first city? Option A, Ur. Option B, Enoch. Option C, Nod. Option D, Babel. Time to think. The right answer is option B, Enoch. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 17. Question 16. What man had 2 wives named Adah and Zillah? Option A, Jubal. Option B, Lamech. Option C, Cain. Option D, Enoch. Time to think. The right answer is option B, Lamech. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 19. Question 17. Who was the father of those who live in tents and have livestock? Option A, Jabal. Option B, Jubal. Option C, Tuval-Cain. Option D, Lamech. Time to think. The right answer is option A, Jabal. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 20. Question 18. Who was the father of those who play the harp and flute? Option A, Jabal. Option B, Tuval-Cain. Option C, Lamech. Option D, Jubal. Time to think. The right answer is option D, Jubal. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 21. Question 19. Tuval-Cain was an instructor or every craftsman in what two metals? Option A, silver and copper. Option B, copper and tin. Option C, bronze and iron. Option D, gold and silver. Time to think. The right answer is option C, bronze and iron. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 22. Question 20. How many times did Lamech say he would be avenged if someone killed him? Option A, 70 times. Option B, 100 times. Option C, he never said that. Option D, 77 times. Time to think. The right answer is option D, 77 times. The Bible reference is Genesis, chapter 4 verse 24.